Hey everybody, and welcome to the next episode of Epic ARMA. As you can see, we are back in the Russian tank scenario. We've had 2 rounds already, namely on the weakest armor that the Germans have to offer, unshielded and shielded, and now we actually go a level up to the Panzer IV. The next version, which will be the number 5, will be the Panther, and after that we're finally getting into Tiger territory. So let's actually see if the upgraded units will make a difference in this this type of battle. Whoops. Again, I've said this before in the other videos of this tank series, is that, or these tank scenarios, is that Iron Front has a lot more realistic tank physics than ARMA 2, and it feels more like Man of War when it comes to that, where you actually really need to do your best to take down a tank, because, you know, a tank is of course a tank, and sometimes I have the feeling that in ARMA 2, even ARMA 3 in a way, tanks can be destroyed too easily. And what I actually also mean by that is that the tanks blow up as if they're made out of cheap wood or something. What would be a more realistic scenario is that they get hit and that their track or engine or something gets damaged and they don't work as well. And that's kind of what you get in Man of War, where a tank needs to be hit a lot of times before they will actually blow up. Oh god. There you go. There you have it. We got hit, but it's actually the first time that we got hit in this type of scenario. You can actually see that these tanks are already shielded. It's very interesting. I'm not too sure what these 2 tanks are doing. Uh-oh. Shoot him! This is bad. Oh, we got hit again. We got hit again. We're doing okay. Shoot him! Shoot him! Shoot him! Shoot him! I'm gonna let a few of my buddies in front of me. Use them as a shield. You can definitely see that the armor of these tanks is a lot higher. At this stage of the previous battles, a lot of the German tanks have already been destroyed. God, I got hit again. I think I cannot move anymore. I think we lost our engine. You can see it's actually, I think, the first time that we got taken out. So now you can finally see an increase in resistance by the Germans when we upgrade their armor. Again, I'm doing this to see, the purpose of these scenarios is to see if indeed the, you know, it was pretty well known that the Germans had the best armor during World War II. They didn't have the most, but they did have the most powerful. And basically in this scenario, the Russians actually have more tanks available, so the quantity is higher. However, you know, we start at the lowest ranking armor of the Germans and go higher and higher each battle, and see if then indeed the quality increases and if we actually lose. And actually, it might be me, but it would seem that in this battle alone, the Germans are kind of dominating. I mean, I'm surrounded here by German tanks. Some of them don't move, and that means that they might actually have also lost their engines, or their track is damaged. Like, that one is still operational but not moving, so Like if it's being hit from the back though. Oh god. Oh Jesus. So yeah, I think this is a clear winner for the Germans. Next time, as I said, we will upgrade them to Panthers, so it will get more difficult and more difficult. If it indeed stays the way where they dominate too much, I might bring the numbers up from the Russians to make it more more balanced. But we'll see. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys next time.